This is my top 10 greatest movies of all time countdown. Before I start, I just want to say that all the movies that are on my top 10 are out of my personal collection. So if I didn't own the movie or I had never seen it, it didn't make the cut. Okay, well, let's begin. Coming in at number 10 is Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction was number 10 because it is a really funny movie. It's really original. It's Quentin Tarantino, and it has some of the most memorable lines of any movie I've ever heard. It's real funny. Okay, coming in at number 9 is Carlito's Way. Now people ask, why did I choose Carlito's Way over Scarface? I just felt that Carlito's Way was more grittier and more real than Scarface. You know, both Scarface and Carlito's Way both have Al Pacino. I just felt that his role in Carlito's Way was just a lot more real and better. And it has a really sad ending too, and I really like sad movies. Okay, coming in at number 8 is Gladiator. Gladiator takes place during a great time. You know, Roman times is a great theme for the movie. It's a great story about revenge at all costs. Revenge. Coming in at number 7 is Rocky, the first Rocky. This movie won Best Picture for 1976. It's the greatest underdog story ever told, and it's kind of a sad movie. It shows two sides of Rocky, that he's tough, but yet at the same time he's a really sweet guy. Coming in at number 6 is Fight Club. Fight Club is just a really weird and crazy movie. First rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. And not to mention, Edward Norton is on my list twice in 2 separate movies. And this movie had one of the greatest twists in a movie I've ever seen. That's my first top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Butterfly Effect. Butterfly Effect is really good. I mean, you have to kind of watch Butterfly Effect a couple times for it to really sink in. But it's just a movie about, you know, what if you were never born? How would things be different if you could go back and change them? You know, a lot of people think that Donnie Darko was better than Butterfly Effect. They have very similar films, and Donnie Darko did come first before Butterfly Effect. But I felt that, what Donnie Darko did, the Butterfly Effect came and did it better. So that's why I picked Butterfly Effect over Donnie Darko. Not to mention it was very grueling and hard for me to choose my top 10 because I have a very vast collection of DVDs. Coming in at number 4 is American History X. American History X is a movie that deals with racism, and this is the other movie I spoke of that has Edward Norton in it. It's really a great, moving movie. It can be disturbing at times. It was meant to be disturbing, but really, really great movie. It's about a man who turns full circle in his life, and by the ending, it kind of leaves you with the question: was he able to continue on, or did he fall back into old ways? Coming in at number 3 is The Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption was a freaking awesome movie. I mean, this movie took place over 30 years in a 2-hour movie. It was a great display of seamless time movements. This movie is about just prison life and dealing with the hardships of going to jail or prison. It's also about a movie about redemption and just finding out who you are. Coming in at number 2 is American Beauty. American Beauty was a really, really good movie. Won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of 1999. This movie has a great way of telling multiple stories all at once. And basically the movie is about the last year of Lester Burnham's life and what happens and how he goes from being a loser to enjoying life again. And it's really bittersweet ending. And coming in at number 1, drum roll please. Coming in at number 1, my favorite movie of all time, and people may dispute this, but I just feel it's my favorite movie of all time. So your comments are welcome and appreciated, actually. But coming in at number 1 is Requiem for a Dream. Requiem for a Dream is the epitome of what a drug movie is supposed to be about. This movie is clearly an anti-drug movie, and it really drives home the point of, stay away from drugs, pretty much. Ellen Burst's role in this movie is phenomenal. I mean, she was nominated for Best Actress for this movie, and I felt that she should have received it, but she didn't. This movie is disturbing, got the greatest soundtrack that I've ever heard in any movie. I mean, this movie you can't watch this movie and not walk away, different. Well, thank you for joining my top 10 video countdown.